Alright guys, I just wanted to do a real quick video about Terminus, and more specifically about Joel Russo and the level of support that he gives to his customer. In this case it's me. So I'm using my wife's brand new dish towel, or I'm sorry, dish drying mat, which is why I've got this wrapper that it came with holding this, because the bolt has grease. But anyway, let me go over what happened. So I started having, sorry for the camera, I started having issues with the action not closing, and I'll show that video right now. Just wanted to show one more clip. So right there is where I get the interference. You can tell where it pushes it. When I first got the action, it would just cam over real easy. It's like it wanted to fall in the battery. So just wanted to give you another angle to look at it from. You can tell it's real smooth up to right here, but it hits that one point and it just gets tight. So as you can see, the bolt had a very hard time going forward. I couldn't figure out why. I thought that there was something going on in the races that was beyond a tolerance that was visible to a human eye. And Joel said, "Hey, send it to me. Just send it to me. We'll get it figured out, and we'll take care of it." So I said, "Okay, no problem." Which is always the thing you want to hear when dealing with a manufacturer and you're not sure what's wrong and why it's not working like it used to. And if you notice here, I used to have a protruding firing pin whenever you had the action cocked. Well, what the failure was related to, and I apologize, guys. I'm trying to get a good focus, and this is just okay. So you can see a little pin right there that comes out the other end. So what happened is the little pin that was in there broke, and a little tiny piece was protruding and causing the action to bind. And of course I couldn't tell that and I cleaned this like I do every 200 to 300 rounds to make sure that it should function. But I started getting sticky bolt when I'm only running 38 grains with a 6 Creedmoor. I'm only pushing the bullet about 2,800 feet per second. And I started getting sticky bolt lift, and I was like, wow, something weird is going on. But the recoil didn't change. Nothing sounded different. So I said, well, I always try to diagnose and troubleshoot, because I look at myself as the first possible point of error. But what he found is that where this pin comes out right here, there was a little tiny protrusion, and it was causing binding here in the action once he received it. And he was quick to let me know, and he said, hey, this was actually a Rockwell hardness issue. I've corrected it since we identified it. No big deal. I was very happy with that response. If he would have replaced that pin right there, I would have been ecstatic just to get it back as quick as I did, because this process took a week. A week from me sending to receiving it back. But the thing that really caught my eye is this action looks brand new. There was several wear marks here along the bottom. And I had scrubbed this thing like crazy. I'm almost sure he re-DLC'd it. And not only that, he gave me new set screws, which is he didn't have to do because they were perfectly functioning hardware. New trigger pins, which are screws also. One of the best features on the Terminus. He also replaced the shroud, because he replaced the whole fire control system and re-DLC'd the bolt, because this bolt was wore out. Like this bottom part of it I mean, you would just see lines and marks across it. Now it's like brand new, and it's just smooth. It's so smooth. It's like I have a brand new action all over again. And it wasn't smooth when I had it. I'm sorry. It wasn't a rough action when I had it, and I had worn it quite a bit over the last year. So I just wanted to make this really quickly, just a little small video to say how pleased I am with Terminus and with Joel Russo, just so you all knew that they are a stand-up organization, and that guy is solid. So big thanks to him. He did a lot more than he had to. This is like having a refurbished brand new piece of hardware. So very excited about that. So I can't thank him enough. All right. I hope y'all were able to enjoy this, and I hope it means something to those of you who run Terminus or have considered them. But yeah, man, this thing looks brand new. So very happy. I hope y'all have a great time. I'm going to be out of pocket for any shooting videos or anything like that, doing tests. I had a surgery, and I've got to be pretty careful for about 6 to 8 weeks. So anyway, I'll be sitting here staring at this pretty action until then. All right, y'all have a great day.